Alright. I'm assuming the mic's on. Can you hear? Alright, sorry. You can hear me, tell me.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship.
I love this so much. So much. Such a good game. 3,
2, 1.
Nice, we booted up our
You have suffered
PDA.
head trauma. This is considered.
This will be my third time through the game, if I can make it.
PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright. Standard, really.
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown.
Whoever's watching, can you tell me whether you can hear me or not? Testing.
is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Can anyone hear me at all? Great. Thank you. It is a little delayed. I do know that. So beautiful. I do like the other style better, to where there's not the border around the game. But this is the only way I can read the comments while I'm playing without having to check any other system, so that's what I must do.
New blueprint acquired.
Not much of a commentator, I gotta say. Get some silver.
Silver-based wiring is an essential component of many habitat modules.
Just need some crash fish eggs, and then I will be good to go. Or not eggs, but cave sulfur. Not think they go there. I gotta be more careful of them. When will this game be free? I haven't heard of that before. I came out here for the scanner in the first place. I'm gonna get myself killed. I have enough materials to make a high upgrade oxygen tank now, so might as well make that, come back out for the scanner ingredients. Is it through like PlayStation Plus? So you said I got Uncharted and something else, Journey I think, whenever they were free, but I didn't know they were doing more play-at-home games. Holy crap. I actually gotta look this up. Give me a moment, why don't you? I'll read it off.
Blueprint acquired.
Alright, so it's 9 games. Looks like it'll be... I can't read that. Abzu, which is another great underwater game. Into the Gungeon. Res Infinite. Wow, Subnautica. Surprised. The Witness, Astrobot, Moss, Thumper, Paper Beast. Wow. The complete Horizon Zero Dawn starts on April 19th. Wow. Okay, I had no clue. Okay, so I'll have to get all of these. I am gonna starve. Uh-oh.
Radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Sometimes I forget. Yeah, Uncharted was free at the very beginning. I don't think it's free anymore though. I'm using my emergency waters. And I don't have a flashlight. This is amazing. I don't even know. Am I still on? No. So I can see a little. Just not the best.
New creature discovered. New creature discovered.
Okay, nope, 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 nope. That's what's always ruined my hardcore Let's Plays. Not the big creatures, nope. Gasopods. I was once 6 hours in and had my life ruined by a gasopod. I don't think I played for 6 months after that. It was ultimately very devastating. Big concern now are these air bladders and the bladderfish. catch him.
New creature discovered. Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
See, I didn't know they were doing play at home still at all. It's kind of weird because everything's gone back to normal. So they're kind of just losing profits, and I'm especially surprised with Subnautica. Because of the sequel that comes out in less than 2 months. But you know, whatever. It's fine, it's fine.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints.
Might as well make a knife too.
And to record alien biological data. Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
I usually build my base around everything else here. I don't usually go deeper. I like to keep the safe shallows as my home. Recently though, I was thinking, as soon as I get actual equipment and stuff, to go do a game where I 100% the logs, and also build a base that spans over the entire map. So going all the way from the safe shallows to the Grand Coral Reef to the Lost River and down below. Hate those things. Absolutely hate those things. Cannot stand. Keep on forgetting my actual point of doing this. I believe there's some in here.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Essential component of the repair tool.
If I can get this, and then I need to scan for actual things. Sorry, I'm recording this using the microphone that the console came with. So it's just a tiny little earbud and then the mic down here. So if you're hearing a lot of thumping around, that's just me moving.
Secondary systems online.
I'm pretty sure this is the last time I'll play it before May comes around. Because I don't want to get burnt out before I dive through both games again on the Switch. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get the PlayStation versions of Below Zero at first. I'm literally just going to buy the Switch versions. That's what I'm really hyped for. Is just being able to say I can take Subnautica with me wherever I go. The one guy, Abraxas, he actually showed a live demonstration of what it runs on the Switch. It's actually really cool. I'm talking here and getting distracted from what I'm trying to do, which right now is just get a faster mode of transportation. Should also probably craft some fins. That'd be nice as well. One there.
New blueprint acquired.
I thought that was a tooth for a moment. And I was so happy because the teeth were so hard to go away. The teeth were so hard to come by the first time around, or the second time around. Why not scan more? I don't ever use these, but I might this time around. I don't know. Air. So what I'm gonna try to do for this segment is just get to the point where I have a sea moth. I don't know if I'll continue playing afterwards. It just depends on really how long it takes.
New blueprint acquired.
Hopefully, we're pretty far in.
New blueprint acquired.
Why not just scan? Why not just scan? Battery, some lube, copper wire. Only got one copper. I'll need 4. 4 acid mushrooms. 2 seed clumps. Okay. Not too pricey. Can't remember a lot of the recipes, no matter how much I play. Doing like that. Also keep no reason to hold an extra seed cluster. Not when I've got other things to carry.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Oxygen, thank you very much. Oh, come on. Very close. I cut it very close each and every time. I am wanting a better supply of copper in the game, because there is no copper to be found until late game. But in late game, you can only get it through the drill arm, but installing a drill arm on the prawn suit is annoying. I would rather have... Well, actually, I put drill arms on it anyway, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm taking your stuff. Four copper, 2 of those. All I need is some extra stuff, and I somehow wound up almost 200 meters away. Needs to have a medkit waiting for me. Also, I never got the point of a few of these items in the game. Like flares. Like, from a story perspective, like, sure, that makes sense. But from just like actual gameplay, like flares don't make sense whenever you just build flashlights. I guess I also have that problem, even if, but deployables, isn't it? Yeah. Battery, copper ore. Just a battery? Nice. Nice, nice. And then all I need would be, yep. Just a couple of acid mushrooms. Yeah, it's funny, even the developers, whenever they were doing their test stream for the Switch version, they started it off by grabbing just a whole bunch of acid mushrooms, because they're like, well, this is what everyone does at the start of their game, so why not us too? And then I think they literally just said obligatory acid mushroom joke. So funny. So funny. I'm getting really bad.
The Sea Glide will
We have a Sea Glide now,
exploration range.
Which is
For
good.
your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
So I'll cook a beeper like that, and that'll be
Fabricator cooks small organisms while
what I have
disposing
for
of
a
the
while.
skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency Sea Glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
The creepiest biome, I would have to say, would also be one of my favorites. It's the blood kelp forest. Once I get the sea moth, I'll actually head over there. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about the restrictions. In which you just basically cannot go lower than 200 meters. Which is honestly just bad game design, you know? But I like to head down into the the blood kelp forest, and I'll head into the lost river that way. I didn't even notice, because you mentioned that there were ghost leviathans in that area, and I was like, well, I never seen them. Well, on the last playthrough that I did about 2 months ago now, I actually did spot them, and I was like, oh, so they were there.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide
It's a
tows a mass
compass.
of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell rigged to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
There is a death module in the Aurora. I remember where you get it, but I'm just so bad at navigating the Aurora, because I usually just go in there for what I need and then I go back out. I don't really like to stay there. The land parts of the game are just bad. The only ones I can halfway stand are like the alien bases that are
This is
really
Ozzy from
deep
the
underwater.
cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't want us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location
I really
uploaded to
just got the other one. Yeah. So that's the Aurora snake thing. We have the 100 meters. Well, that's weird, because the cave snakes are down like 300 meters. And that's something I never noticed. But the crab snakes, it's been too long. It's been like 2 months and it's been too long. I'm just gonna craft it now, because I don't want to have to go looking for the titanium necessary later. I keep on forgetting what I want to do, but I remember now. I just didn't want to have to do it, but I've got nothing better to do, so we can just explore down here, see if I can't find Seamoth fragments relatively quickly. That is a bioreactor fragment. Oh, and that is a biter. I thought that was something much worse. Well, to be fair, there's not much worse.
This biome supports extensive
Here.
biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
I am constantly looking back and forth at the comments because I keep on missing them every single time. I do not look at them. It's like I look at them and there's a drought for 10 minutes. And as soon as I look away, there's like 7 comments that come in all at once. Stupid tiger plants.
Print acquired.
Why not pick up some quartz? Why not? Okay, back up. Oh. Where's the radiation? Oh my god, I don't know where the aurora is. It's gonna kill me, like actually. Okay. That drained a third of my health. I'm gonna actually have to be careful.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
If I'm being
decreased.
completely honest, I haven't gotten to this point of the game on hardcore yet. I'm always too stupid in the introduction and swim right through. Is that a laser cutter? Heck yes. I'll take the laser cutter. I think I've filled up on bioreactor fragments.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance. Depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
What I really want to look out though for are the tiger plants, because those are horrible, horrible plants.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh shoot! I was too focused on keeping an eye out for tiger plants. Thank you, Megan. You said oxygen, and I just saw that I had 8 seconds left, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna actually make it or not. Thought that would have just been the end of it. It's just the little things like that. And I'm back in the radiation. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search the other biome. And I have done that several times. Not even a joke. Keep on coming across bioreactor fragments, which is cool, but I've only used the bioreactor once in the 2 times that I've played, and it was for the Lost River. I know. I might have to say hello to the 2-headed snake. And I think that battery says I'm on 20%. Which is not good. And I have somehow lost my thing. So that's fun. That's fun.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I have to wait. I'm not actually sure. Like I said, I never made it that far. I literally just swam through the freaking gasopod clouds, and they killed me instantly. So, that is a theory that I will test out one day, but not now. Not when I'm 45 minutes into it. Although I can't expect them to do much else to it, to be honest. If I continue over here, this will lead me to another grassy plateau. And I remember this side of the grassy plateau always has more blueprints for the bigger stuff like the Seamoth. And then that one's the cave I always use to get down. There's a rather big wreck here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That's a scanner room fragment. Please, spiders.
Integrating new PDA data.
They could not integrate new data. That would be just as amazing. I am equally trying to use and not use the glide as much as I can, because I just do not want to waste the last of the battery, because if I get in a sticky situation it's over. And I'm going back up for oxygen. I'm not trusting myself again. I think I'm doing pretty well for a little bit of a faster run. I can normally get the Seamoth worked within the hour. Right now, oh, that is the last fragment I need for that. However, I do need to find 2 more fragments in the kelp forest for... Oh, we're at that part of the map. Yep, that is what I consider a late game map. Maybe later. Once I get the Seamoth, I'm usually down, and I usually don't die for the rest of the series. Because what I end up doing is I use the Seamoth all the time, but I also start building my base then. And then I go to the islands and get like the actual food and water supplies that I need in order to survive. And what I'll also do is I'll start actually using the Cyclops and taking that to like the easiest portions that I can in order to ensure that I can actually get in and out pretty easily. Right now I just need some mobile bay fragments, which are hardest ones to find. Anything basically in this forest is hard to find. Also, from what I've seen of Below Zero, the kelp forest looks so much better just because of the color palette. Like, I'm not normally into changes in the color palette, but they make the kelp forest yellow instead of green, and it looks so cool. Don't want any more metal salvage for now. I just need that last little thing. I also noticed I started using the bumper buttons a lot more as well. I don't actually look around and do that. Whenever if I want to move off, I'll just tap up and then there's down. Can I find a mesmer in here? Oh god. Yep. I'm doing great today. This is all the more reason to find that stupid mobile wave fragment. Sea glide. Oh. I thought I only had to get 2. Shows my luck. The hardest fragments in the game to find. And I have to find 3 of them. Pretty sure this is the one I just got. Yep. And you're a creature I don't want to have to deal with. Sea glide? Yep. I'm just going in circles at this point. And now it's dark. Yay. Oh, it's just an eclipse for now.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the
Oh
Aurora's
jeez.
black hole has reached critical state. Quantum
The chat delay is annoying.
within 2 hours.
I find it very annoying. You see, this is what I mean. While I'm not looking at the chat, there are like 5 that come in all at the same time. But the creature that I find most annoying,
Survivor, you have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates
I'd
that
say
swimming was your
the
favorite
leeches,
activity. Be sure to vary your routine for
but
uniform
they're
muscle
only
development.
bothersome in like the Aurora. I've heard other people talk about them being in the Blood Kelp Forest too, but I just have not seen them at all. What time when I actually go through it. So I'd have to say that my most bothersome one is the bone shark, just because of how aggressive they are. And that's my battery. Great. Just because of how dark it is, if I don't find it quick, I'm just gonna make a new battery and then I'll come back out. Because there is no way I would be able to find it. It's a sea glide. You horrible monsters. You tease me with the sweet relief of not having to be here. Okay, time to go up. Unless if I just so happen to see a box, I'm not stopping. Hello. Medkit. I was genuinely confused by that. It looked like a giant prawn suit to me for a moment. I'm like, what's that? Because my first thought was it was one of the bases. And I'm like, I haven't made a base here yet. And I know for a fact that none of the bases are in the area. It really does, to be honest. I do as well. The Great Decline. It always fascinated me. I think my favorite creatures in the game is like a tie between the crab squids and the mesmers. I think the crab squids have a cooler design, but I think the mesmers are just cooler overall as a concept. And technically we have our own mesmers in the real world, so that just makes it creepier. The one thing about acid mushrooms is that they illuminate. Thank goodness for that. Hopefully, the next in-game day will allow me to craft the radiation suit. Because no matter what, I'm going to get that mobile vehicle biofragment, and I'll be able to toy around with that. But what I truly want is that gosh darned radiation suit. That'll get rid of a lot of the bad effects. Don't even know if the radiation suit is rad. In fact, it's so rad that 95% of the times I forget that there are other suits in the game, and I never take it off after I put it on. The only other times that I remember that there's like a still suit that replenishes water is outside of playing the game. It's when I'm just looking over stuff like the wiki and I'm like, oh yeah, better suits exist, I think? Only I think, because can they even be considered better? The answer, I do not think so.
It is your primary
Oh!
directive to swim closer
The
to
mesmer.
that beautiful bridge. Swim closer.
Okay, actually. Oh, I love the mesmer. Dude. It's so hard to come across these. I constantly search for them, but I can never find them. And here's two of them.
It is your primary directive to swim closer to that beautiful bridge. Swim closer. Swim closer now. It looks so thin.
Yep, but I can see how they can be annoying. But I just come across them so rarely. Probably actually a good idea to get out of here. Because they do take a little chunk of health every single time I get caught up in their awesomeness.
Directive to swim closer to that beautiful.
Oh, they're just so cool. I just never see them at all. I've also heard they can be in the here's our last vehicle, but see what good luck the mesmers have.
Blueprint acquired.
Just one more. Just one more. I'm addicted to them. There you are.
It is your primary directive to swim closer to that beautiful bridge. Swim closer. Swim closer now. It looks so friendly. Do not resist.
It's
Don't struggle.
oh my god. So cool. So cool. They might be my favorite creatures in the game. It's just putting them against the crab squids. It's like one so iconic and the other one is just like this thing that barely anyone knows about. But it's honestly cooler than the warpers. Okay. But that's it. Now I just kind of have to wait until that thing goes off before I can make any more progression. Other than actually building the two items I just scanned. I'm not sure if I have the blueprints for a habitat tool. I actually wanted to buy a Japanese variant of Subnautica for the PlayStation 4 because they, instead of the normal box art, they have one with the crab squid on the front of the box. It's kind of like the artwork that you see on the back of the box, and it's actually really cool. It'd go nice for a complete collection.
Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
I actually need to be careful around them. This is not good.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state. 18 minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So cool.
Convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Alright. I've basically at this point memorized most of the map, actually. I did some exploring in creative a while back with one of my friends. And I was just like, I want to explore the mountains biome because I've never been in there. I don't think I properly explored the dunes, but I did do the mountains. And I found a lot of interesting stuff, but nothing that I would ever go into the mountains for. I will hold you decisive TV tutorials. It's really weird. I bought this game a month after it came out on Steam. Like back in December of 2014. So it's really weird to just see where it is now. I need an extra copper. Cringe. That's a parasol times 2? No. I'll need another one though, so technically we'll need to make 2, so might as well just get 3 more copper. And I need to seek fluid intake, which I have none of. This is fun, this is fun. It really has been 2 years. I remember I downloaded the update for the final episode and I decided I wouldn't play it until the weekend just so I could play it on the big screen in our family's living room. So I ended up getting them to go to their bedrooms while I finished the final season, and I cried multiple times. Alright, when we're out, we'll get some bladderfish. It has been a long time since I have drinking any water. Now they're just everywhere. Good thing is, once I get the radiation suit, I can actually not only just go get the things that I wanted to. My inventory's full. I do not drink fish pee. Ah! This is slander, to be honest. To be completely and utterly honest.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yep. It's what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing. Okay, so now we're actually in the very beginning stages of the easy part of the game. Because once you get all the basic Siri demanding. I was like, well, what does Siri have to do with any of this? Actually, brain dead me. I want a battery, so that way I can make a power cell. You know, I actually wanted to play Bully a long time ago, and I never got around to doing so. It was just never something that truly piqued my interest. Okay. Let us go. Just place it out here. See how much we have to gather for this. Alright, so a titanium ingot, which I thought I already had, but I guess I used it on this. Power cell, 2 glass, another lubricant, and some lead, which I already have. So let's focus on titanium first. I think I already have enough to make an ingot. No. Ingot. And then a power cell. Let's deploy it. As a kid, I first saw it whenever I watched PewDiePie way back when. Nice. I first saw it whenever PewDiePie did a playthrough, and I think I only watched like 2 of those videos. And I was like, that looks like a cool kind of game, but I just never continued. I think that was around the time where I just quit watching Let's Plays for a while. And I'm back to the point again where I'm just not watching them at all. I think the last time I truly got interested was like...
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad... how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it.
You blew it.
Bad optional, right? But so are all the others.
Yeah, I think the only thing I really had to collect for is the lube. Alright, next message.
Land re-recorded. Distress call.
This is Officer Keene in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded.
2 glass and a lube.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So I think I need 3 more quartz. Yeah, 3 more quartz and a seed cluster. And then should be good to go. First, let's check out what we need for that suit. 2 fiber mesh. Okay. I believe I only need 1 refine cluster for the fiber mesh. Or no, cluster, but just one of the normal creep vine samples. So, go out, we'll collect, and we'll head back. I don't like where my thing is placed. I like it placed relatively close to there, but I don't like it when I have to travel a long distance in order to get to some actual California stuff. How does the video quality look on your end? Let's just find the creep vines. See green.
New blueprint acquired.
Wait. You only get a single. I'll travel back out if I need to. I'm not wasting another slot on more samples if I don't need to. Yeah, I only have 7 slots open, so if I need to, I'll just come back out. No biggie. I wasn't gonna do commentary, but then I decided if someone wanted to say something, then I would just respond. I can change the title later. It's fine, it's fine. It's not... it's not clickbait. I swear, guys. It's not clickbait at all. Yeah. I need more. I need one more. Then just checking our good old pal, the sea moth, in a camp all on its own. Just the lubricant. Did I... I actually just wasted my lubricant stuff. I'm freaking... I'm mad. I'm mad. I made silicone rubber out of my stuff for lubricant. Okay. We're back. We've got everything we need to make both the radiation suit and the sea moth. I just hope I'm not stupid enough to waste my seed cluster again. Alright. No more radiation problem. One sea moth. Hold the onions.
Is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. The medkit in the pod has had to have respawned from it. I cannot see it not doing so. There we are. Okay. On a real note though, should I end the stream here and call this a massive accomplishment for today? Or should I continue until I get the ingredients I need to get a sustainable food source that doesn't require me hunting for fish all the time? Because it'll take about another 45 minutes, I think, if I actually take my time with it. just get it out of the way now. That way, next time I start it up, I'm not having to do anything too crazy. I think we'll explore the bases. I want to... I'm gonna go to the Aurora first, and in front of there are multiple boxes that contain food and water. And so I'm gonna go over there and grab as many of those as I can before I actually start to go, just in case I need more. Now we're actually officially in the easy part of the game, where I don't really have to work for anything. Like, I still have to find and craft everything, but now I have an unlimited oxygen supply wherever I go. The only thing that stands in my way right now, there are two things. There's the amount of depth I can go down, and then there is also it's weird, I'm not spotting any crates, which is unnormal. Just to get closer. This is like a level of being close that I'm not too comfortable with at the moment.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Thank you. Yeah, this is like the bad area of the game. Like right past here. Shouldn't that be super unsafe and catch a glimpse? There he is.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, that's as close as that one. For now.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Thank you. But maybe for this area of the game, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I might actually have to... So every time I take a break from this game, I get like terrible at controlling the sea moth. Ah, silly me. I'm just like, I didn't see it anywhere. I'm just like, it was right here. How could I have been so silly as to misplace my precious sea moth? I do not want medkits. I do not need medkits. From now on, the only harm that can come to me is either
Vital signs stabilizing. Vital signs.
But I want to be able to do that while I'm at the island. We're an hour and 30 minutes in. We've already gotten a good portion of the way in. I'd say we're in the second third of the game, which is mostly just goofing around, not really doing much of anything. Because after this, you've gotten the basics out of the way. Quartz. Might as well get a fragment while I'm here, you know. While also simultaneously keeping my eyes open for the bad one. And I don't think I'm gonna get any closer to that area. What I think is just straight up going towards the disaster that is that side of the game. I just want one more freaking food item, because that's what I came here for. I can craft water day and night, but food, that crap gets rotted, and I can't use it after a certain time. Arg. I'm frustrated, but I'll just get some fish, turn them into water, fill up before I leave. Let's get the water fish first. That way I have some actual solid food, and then we can catch just a whole ton of peepers and boomerangs like these guys. I'm not even gonna bother worrying about the Gary fish. I won't eat the Gary fish. It's a cardinal sin to eat the Gary fish. It's like for these guys, want to swim really, really fast.
New creature discovered.
I said I wasn't going to cook the Gary fish, but you know what? Too bad. I'm going to cook the Gary fish. Okay. That should be enough. Except for this splatterfish. I'm going to take the splatterfish. Because I did not catch enough for a sufficient amount of water. This one too. This one looked at me funny.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we go back, we craft all the stuff, and then we head to the islands. It's a solid plan. Do that. I get what I want off the islands, and then we head back. We'll just cook
It is
the Gary
common for
fish
those
now.
accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Okay. I have all I will 100% need. Now I get to do this during my favorite time of day, the night, and we'll probably get our first big encounter with the Reapers. So off we go in this direction. I'm sorry, he just had to be eaten. I've noticed that if I stay above 5 meters, I'm usually pretty safe from Reapers, even if I'm like right above them. But regardless, I still do not like. Now I'm close enough to the island to where I can actually see it. Probably a better idea to put the lights on. There's also warpers in the area as well, although I'm not sure. And with my luck, that's probably the sunbeam telling me they're on their way.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
That's a little weird, don't you think? Don't think that's supposed to happen. Uh-oh. 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 Help.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
The game machine did break. Does anyone want to take a guess on why this is just extra bad? Why this is not good on top of already this? Like, this isn't even the most delightful part about everything you're seeing. Oh, it recognizes I'm in the air?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay. Cool. I just... Okay, this isn't fun anymore. This isn't fun. I'm gonna save. And see what I come back to. I honestly think I'm gonna have to delete this file. That was an hours and a half worth of work. All just gone. Because of a game-breaking bug. That's not good. Let's go back. If I'm still in it, I guess I'll just have to call it a stream, and then just die. I'm nervous too. That might have just what I can do. If that is a corrupted file now, is I will just delete the entire. I'll just start over from the beginning, and I'll get to where I was, and then I will stream the rest, because this is.
Passing 100 meters.
Oh no.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We're already at 100 meters down, which means we spawned in the exact same place. It wasn't even a funny glitch, it was just being stuck in the geometry. It's not something that I would have fun pulling off. That's actually the first game-breaking glitch I've gone over. There's two different types of game-breaking glitches I consider. There's the actual game-breaking glitches, like this one, and then there's the other ones where they're not game-breaking necessarily, but they're game-ruining. Like, if you... Like at the very end, I warped from the top base all the way down to the primary containment facility, and then I left the primary containment facility to get some kyanite. Yep. Yep, no good, all bad. All bad. But I went to go get some kyanite. And it was just... The doors came back up when they weren't supposed to. It's kind of like, huh. Oh, sea light. No, I'm stuck though. I'm genuinely stuck. I'm gonna have to wait until I actually just perish. Welp. This is how I end my Subnautica stream. And this is how this hardcore Let's Play ends. Strange. Strange indeed. Well, I mean I can, but that would just quit the stream altogether. So, I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna stop the stream and I'll shut it down. And I won't die, I'll keep the file, but I'll just start a new one, because I don't think there's a good way to get back and I'll just get to where I was and then I'll continue streaming at another later date. But thank you for watching at this point. For the 3 of you who stayed around the entire time. This was fun. This was really fun. And I like that you guys actually interacted with me this time. This helped me say a lot more during the course of the actual video. But that's it. That's all I have to say. This is odd. And I would rather a Reaper end it right now. But it's just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Can I even scan? And I'll repair the game. No, I will not. But thank you. And I will see you guys later.